Every time we celebrate Mother's Day, because our mothers are so nice, they're so loving, they're so motherly. But there are things your mothers do that we forget on Mother's Day, and I'd like to remind us some of them. I don't want to, and Ham talked about these mothers who come and ask, what will rugby do for my son? I used to tell my mom I want to go and watch rugby, and I'm a big rugby fan, and only when in my 20s did I like the small shorts. So I really liked the sport before I realized the small shorts really help the ambience of the game. And she would ask me, sasa hii rugby, unaenda, hii rugby inakusaidia aje? You need to come and speak to my mother, because at this age of 35, she still asks me the same question. Are you coming to visit? No, ma'am, the rugby is on, I'll be watching it. This weekend is the Scotland Sevens, next week is the London Sevens, so I'll see you after 2 weeks. Sasa hii rugby, inakusaidia aje? To belie my age some more, there was this song, and I might get the band wrong, so also I might catch the older people in the audience. I don't know if it was Maroon Commandos or one of those army bands. Yeah? When I was sick, my mother took care of me. You suffered for me, yeah. Okay, so I've busted them. They're here. They're amongst us. The struggle is real, my friends. The struggle is very real. So I think that song only holds until you're 5. Because after 5, she's no longer always loving. Before under 5, the kid is always hiding behind the mommy. What's your name? How old are you? Oh. But after 5, there's a certain code with your mother. She doesn't need to tell you. We go to Auntie Frida's house. You've drunk like 6 Fantas. You know this is your limit. You will not have another Fanta. So Auntie Frida, Dainah, have another Fanta. No, have another one. Mom says, no, I think she's had enough. No, you're at Auntie's house. You must have another. So you go off with Auntie Frida to get another Fanta. And you feel it here. The eye. I call it the eye. In the movies, you hear dun, 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 dun. So you feel it as you're at the age of 5, 6, 7. The eye. When we get home, and a lot of people, I even hear my sister say it, I'll never do the things my mom did to me. It happens again and again. So I call it the eye. That's one thing we must remember this Mother's Day, the eye. And when you take her for lunch tomorrow, you give her the eye. You will not have another slice of apple pie, ma'am. No. Mothers, with all the love they have for us, I think there's something when you become a mother. There's a seed of embarrass the child. They don't do it on purpose. It's never on purpose. Never ever on purpose. But it always happens. I remember 2 incidents. One, we'd gone out partying with some friends. So I invited them to sleep over at our house. So the next day, we needed to share the car. So I told Mom, okay, I'll drop you where you're going. Then I'll drop the girls, and I'll come back for you. She was like, okay, fine. So we all hop into the car, and we're going down Langata Road. So there's this song. I want to make sure I got the lyrics right. It's by Nazizi and Waire. The one about he wants a Kenyan girl, he wants a Kenyan boy. Somebody? Anybody? I've lost the tune. I had it when I was waiting back there for Mrs. Lee to finish. It has disappeared. Kenyan boy would come take a walk with me. Kenyan girl, won't you come take a walk with me? What is the word there? Nataka? Nataka manzi wa Nairobi. I thought so too. So this song plays when we're in the car and I'm driving down Langata Road. So we're all singing along to the song. It's like, that's that milk song. Mom, what milk song? Huyo anataka maziwa Nairobi. What would you do? Stop the car, throw her out, give her a lesson? What do you do? What? Is that mother in the audience here? Just confess. You're amongst friends, we're engaging, we're informing, we're inspiring. It's okay, you can confess. Okay, maybe I should. Do you have that mother? My last point. No matter how old you are, how tall you are, people like me, 5'2", we're not short, we're vertically challenged. You're never too old to be called that name they called you when you're young. Boy, Toto, Mami, Baba. Why aren't you eating, Baba? You've come with a girlfriend, huh? But for all her goodness, you are still that child. Mrs. D has talked about it extensively. So Tito Yunga talked about it extensively. And I think the one that killed me the most, 2 years ago, my cousin got married. And he asked me, would you be one of the drivers in the convoy? I'm like, okay, fine. Happy to. So on the day of the wedding, on Saturday morning, we meet at 6 a.m. at Friends Church. If you're from where I come from in the country, we are Quakers. Yearly meeting of Friends Church. So we meet at Friends Church on Gong Road to decorate the cars. What my cousin had neglected to tell me is that I was the only lady. All the cars were black, Subarus. So all these hot men, what? Remember, I'm still in the friend zone, so I'm still trying to get out. And there's so much, it's fresh meat. 6 eligible bachelors were available. Everything. They drive a Subaru, they're Subaru enthusiasts, they know about Subaru. Everything I asked for in a man, it was there, times 6. Anyway, we decorate the car and we head off to Runda. Now, if you're Luya, you probably know, on the day of the wedding, the son has a full meal. We cook ugali and chicken. The groom cannot leave the house unless ugali and chicken has been served. So we arrive with our decorated cars and we go in. Of course, my folks are already there with my uncle and aunt, but I'd not seen my mother. So from outside somewhere, I hear her asking my uncle, "Natafuta mama yako," because I'm named after mom. So I'm even trying to look like this. It's not me she's talking about, no. But the guys are also like, hey, but who is that madam looking for? I don't know. So my uncle sadly is on this other side that has to pass her. But my mom is here. So the guys look at you, those hands of, can you say friends on check? Done. Even when we went to the evening party later, they were like, there was that chick. Did you see her at the wedding? I want to hook up with. What do you think? So the story died there for me. So mothers, you love us so much. You love us a lot. But I'll take 2 words from the audience. But? Sorry? I didn't hear? You have to relax? Who has to relax? The mother? Define relax when she calls you at your age and you tweet you've not had breakfast. Yeah? It happened 2 weeks ago. It had taken a leave day. And you see the phone ring, you see mommy calling. So when mommy is calling, 2 things could happen. You could not pick the call, and this will become a 1 month. I call you, you don't pick. Or you could pick the call, and if you don't have enough time, you'll be late for the next thing you want to do. So I said, I don't want to deal with this for 1 month, let me pick the call. Sasa, fit mom. Where are you? Why? I want to know. You want to know why? I don't live at home, huh? I have my own house. I need to know where you are for security reasons. So I'm like, okay, I'm not in the office. Aya, ujaenda kazini kwa nini? Utafutwa kazi. Before I could even tell her I've taken a day off, I looked at the phone. We've been speaking for 5 minutes. Sorry? She has been speaking for 5 minutes. Mothers, we love you. We love you terribly. And a lot of you who said, I'll never do the things my mother did, do you see it in yourselves? Yes. It happens? Is it going to happen to me? Yes. So for all the good things you said about mothers today, they're loving, they're caring. They do it for your good also, they think. It's always for your good. It's also for their good, so that they're comfortable. I'd like to wish you all a very happy Mother's Day.